Okay, well, this one here now is for all of you armchair addicts on Facebook who always like to go virtually hiking and caving with us, but who find it very hard to be able to climb out of your armchair to actually do anything in the real world. We are in a position where I've just gotten my hand all bitten up by cow itch.
Me too.
You're itching, are you?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we're itching, and it has to do with the vines. It may not be as deadly or as serious as the poison ivy.
Good.
But we want you to know that we have suffered some discomfort in getting to this location to be able to actually bring you the phenomenal video footage that's coming your way. Now, as you can observe, this white stone, which is considerably whiter than the rest, and I'm coming down here with the white stone in close formation so that you can actually see what you're missing, and so that you can reach out and touch your screen at this point in time and maybe crawl from your chair to the fridge to get a beer or something in the interlude when we stop for a commercial break. Now, I'm going to use this opportunity to confab with my tourists off camera. Okay, we're back from our commercial break, and as you can see, we're in the jungles of Barbados, inside of a cave right now, looking out through the big window on the world. As you can see, it's only bush out there. So if you thought that Barbados was all, you know, concrete and hotels, that's just the tourism authority's view of the place. They want to make sure that you come to Barbados. Now, interestingly enough, is that red thing anything to do with you? I mean, it's very...
It is, yeah. Waterproof bag.
Oh, okay. So the red waterproof bag has been brought by them, because you don't expect to find pots and pans out here in the cave, except they're thousands of years old from ancient, long-dead ancestors who found refuge from cannibalistic Caribs in this small space. Now, it's one of the larger caves. It's capable of hiding quite a few people in case of an emergency. And I do believe it was used for escape from storms and hurricanes in the days gone by. Now, we're going to go down here because you notice this green formation on the coral rock, as well as the blackness. And this is what sort of happens to the coral rock depending on the level of moisture and so. It's normally white when it's first cut or exposed, and then gradually it turns different colors depending on the circumstances to which it is exposed. Now, we have some quite colorful pictures there, and down inside there you can see. And we've got a very bright green moss here on this rock, so you painters can get out your paints and go for it with saturated colors if you want. And we do hope you're enjoying your armchair experience. Now, as you can see, there's two columns right there, two columns in this cave, and you can probably hear the bats in the background. And because we're doing massive caving experiences today, this is but the first of more videos that we hope to be able to record. So if you do decide to come to Barbados and do this, remember you may have to go on a fast for a while to be able to get enough energy to do what we've just done. But we do encourage you to actually get out into the real world once in a while. Okay, thank you for joining us today on YouTube, Facebook, and Flickr Entertainment. Oh yes, I'm about to fall down here in the cave. Alright, now shine some lights so that we can see. Alright, welcome armchair addicts. Now we're down in the bowels of the earth today on a special mission to bring to you the wonders of the caves Okay, as you can see, as the flashlights pan around, we're in an awesome cave expanse. Now please shine up here so that the audience can appreciate the rope stone. Notice the rope stone there on the portico as it comes over. We want you to be able to fully appreciate. Shine the light where the camera is, please. Ah, yes, there you go. Now now you can see the rope stone in sharp relief, people. And this is a feature of this cave, along with the cave crystals, which we're going to show you in a minute. As I said, we're caving here today in Barbados, and it's not often that we go caving, so you know you might want to get something to eat and drink at the commercial break to actually help you to be able to deal with the information that's yet to come. Please, oh yes, that's the crystals glowing in the light. Yes, thank you so much for highlighting the crystals. We have some wonderful tourists today who are not the squeamish type, and they have shine on yourself so that we can see. Oh, there we go. As you can see, just to make it authentic, so that you know that we really do have tourists that actually do this stuff. Yeah. So not everybody needs an armchair as badly as you do, and there we are. Now over this side, let us give them a preview of what's to come. Oh,
beautiful.
Yes, we have to follow this path, so I might have to put you on pause. So this is where we advertise the Nike, the backpacks, the water bottles, and all the other things that you need to buy to be able. Yeah, we wanted you to capture the texture of the crystalline formation here glowing in the light. We want to make sure that you can see it, because it's formed by little driplets over a very long period of time, and we had a little hopeful there coming up, but and we had many more broken off here. He's not going to get very far because unfortunately he's in the road, and you know what happens to things in the road, they get licked down. Now we're going to show you, we're going to pan around the panorama so you can actually see what's going on down here. I don't have the biggest light. Perhaps the one with the biggest light. Who has the biggest light? You need a bigger light. So if you have a bigger light, please, if you work for a company that has a bigger light, please send it to us so we can advertise it. During the commercial break, we can advertise your lights. We need to have a battery powered light that's capable of lighting up that landscape, which is almost impossible to do. And it goes all the way down below. I don't even think that, the light down there, you can't even see it too good. So at this point in time, I'm going to just stop the movie. I'm going to stop the movie, and I'm going to take a couple of still pictures which you'll be able to see on the Okay, I'm trying to get a better image here of the droplets. Notice I put on the appropriate accent. And if you shine your lights, thank you very much. Oh, something just dropped. I saw it drop like a, what do you call them? Like a meteor. It just dropped. It came down. Now, as you can see, we're in the middle of an experience here. We're actually undergoing a serious experience in caving. We're surrounded by an intense array of objects of rather strange dimensions, and oh look, I must get that. I absolutely must get that column. Okay people, if you've fallen out of your armchair, pick yourself up and sit back down so that you can see some more sights in the middle of this cave, okay, that we happen to find ourselves in. We call this Crystal Cave. So if you're up to it, we can give you an experience of Crystal Cave. Right, he's knocking. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? A gnome, an elf, a gremlin? Huh?
It could be a gremlin.
Yeah, it's somebody living down in here.
Somebody with good taste. It's
Yeah,
very stylised.
Yep, they have good taste in caves. So we're just visiting. Thanks very much for letting us. Sorry you can't see anything at the moment, but we're here in the middle of nowhere as usual. Yeah, you could shine it on that rope stone. There's more rope stone there, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that. Stunning.
A stunning rope stone. So for any of those of you who really can find the look some tree roots, can find the money to make it to Barbados, you can call.
That reflects, isn't
Yeah,
it?
this is an absolute wonderful thing. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
It's glistening in the light, isn't it?
Yeah, all the way back as well.
It's very, very beautiful crystalline stuff, and it's nice and clean and white. Look over there. Nothing to dirty it up. Alright, we're gonna just try and move up a little bit. Yeah, down in there, there's more of it. Look at all of that. Look at all of that down in that hole. Isn't that amazing, people?
That's beautiful.
You're not gonna see this. Look at that long one there hanging down. Focus on that little, ooh, look at those little gossamers hanging down. Ain't that amazing?
Yeah.
You actually have to crawl around through tight spaces to see it. To see it for the real beauty that it is. Right here, we're just getting this little, my light is no good. I need to get some batteries or something. Or a bigger light. But, there you go. Look at that in sharp relief. More amazing sights than you can possibly imagine. Over there in particular. Look at that. Okay.
Beautiful.
In there as well, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, this is beautiful. I may be able to extract some stills from the movie, as long as it's fairly steady and thing. Yes, thanks very much for that, and hope the audience will really appreciate it. Hello again, armchair addicts. We are delighted to bring you live from the jungles of Barbados these tourists entering the bowels of the earth to begin their wonderful adventure of Cole's Cave. Now, as you can see, we have a rope which goes most of the way, and the last few steps, as long as they're careful, they can manage to get down. This is the last video that you're likely to see that's made with natural light, because down inside the cave we're only going to have flashlights again, and depending on what we find, you will have to see what you see. We have no idea what we're going to find down in there. I haven't done a cave tour of this cave for over a year. I think it may be about a year and a half since I was last in this cave. And as on the last occasion, there were signs of other people doing cave tours. There was a ladder, but there also was a rope. That rope I have provided. We're hoping that the ladder will still be there. So as you continue to watch us, you can place your bets. Place your bets. Will the ladder be there or won't it be there? Gamble your money away as we explore the cave. Okay, we've come to the first piece of living stone. All the flow stone is dead except for this one here. As you can see, there's a little trickle down at the bottom. Those little drop bits of water is all that remains of the mighty torrent. As the water table recedes and Barbados becomes a more water scarce country than it already is, and the rainfall goes down and everything goes to pot, as you can see. However, I still have two tourists here that have to have a wonderful vacation. Yes. in spite of the experience. As I said, it is an awesome experience to be in the cave, and I do encourage you to come and be a part of our actual expedition and to experience the sights and smells for yourself. Okay? Alright, we're in video right now, and we're recording that shaft of light coming into our cavern. Up there is the forest. We're now at the very bottom. Look at the vines and thing hanging down. And we don't know what you still have on your torch. Shine it on your face. Right, you survived.
Survived!
Survivalist. Well, there you go.
I survived too.
Yes, yes, we're very happy for that. We were worried about you at some point. And not seriously, you've done much better than any of my armchair people. And I'm sorry, armchair people, I'm not insulting you, but until you come to Barbados and do some experience with me,
They don't know what they've
right, you're just an armchair person and you don't know what you've missed. Anyhow, we're glad to have you, because it's for you that we do all these things. Otherwise, we could just have fun and not even bother to put them on